In episode 1, we gave every NBA team Giannis Antetokounmpo for a season, and it went pretty successful. 8 championships out of 30, and in today's experiment, we got 2016 MVP Stephen Curry, the 73-9 Golden State Warriors version, arguably one of the greatest point guards in NBA history, the best three-point shooter ever. So we will play Steph Curry on every single NBA team for a season to see how he does with that squad. It could be successful, many championships for Curry, or he could fail, not winning any, or maybe less than Giannis. In today's video, we're going to be doing the simulation here on NBA2K21. The 30 tests are coming up next with the timestamps. At the end of the video, I have a bonus scenario. Get a snack, sit back, and relax, because this video is about to begin. Test number 1 out of 30. This is going to be a long video, guys, so sit back and relax. The first team is the Atlanta Hawks. So we put Stephen Curry with Trae Young, John Collins, and Clint Capella. And similar to the Giannis video, we're going to similar to the end of the season. There will be no live playoffs for this video. In the next video, there will be. And at the end of the video, actually, there's a bonus scenario where there is live games. As Trae Young had 30 points, Curry with 24, and the Atlanta Hawks finished with 61 wins. As we've seen in the Giannis video, it doesn't matter about the record or the standings. It all matters about the playoffs. That's where the time comes with the shine. And Atlanta Hawks is the number 1 seed. We're down 1-0. Now they're up 2-1, 3-1. And going into the first test of the video, Stephen Curry is all the way to the conference semifinals against a good Raptors team. They're down 2-0. Not looking good. 3-1, 3-2. The Raptors eliminated the Hawks. Let's get on to test 2. As we are continuing the teams, the Celtics are up next on the list, and Stephen Curry's in Boston, and right now I am heated about the Celtics. I know in my last video, you guys gave me some slander for saying the Celtics were going to win in a sweep against the Miami Heat in real life, and guess what? They didn't. They're down 2-0 right now, but I'm so positive that Boston's going to come back, win Game 3, and win the rest of the series, as Stephen Curry in the Celtics is 59-23. Okay, maybe that's a little cap. Okay, maybe it goes to 7, but I think the Celtics still have a chance. It's not over yet, as Boston, in this video for test number 2, is all the way into the conference semifinals. The Heat have been playing crazy, though. I'm not going to lie. Like, Bam Adebayo is nice, Dragic is nice, Tyler Hero, Jimmy Butler. And look at the Celtics. Can this be the first team that Stephen Curry wins a championship on? 1-1 against the Bucks in the conference finals, 2-2, 3-2, 4-2, and into the NBA Finals. They had the Dallas Mavericks ahead of them. Not a tough team, but it's tied up at 2 right now. Boston go to 7, and they win the championship with Steph Curry. So already got a championship in this simulation, and it was test 2 for the Celtics. We're going to continue on with the teams, headed to test 3. The third team is the Brooklyn Nets. He's joining Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. Now this team is tough. Like I said, we're going in order of the piece of paper at the beginning of the video. So if you want to skip your team, you could do that. But if you're a real one, you're watching throughout. Stephen Curry with 26 points. Durant with 24. 3 20-point scores on that Brooklyn team. And the number 1 seed in the East, 59 wins, 24 losses. And in this simulation, just like the Giannis one, it's about luck, honestly. And what I mean by that is a lot of the teams that win the championships in these simulations end up dodging a team like the Lakers or the Clippers to a crazy upset. Say the Blazers make it past. They go against the Blazers, and then they go in the championship. But in this one, the Brooklyn Nets are in the semifinals against the Sixers, and Brooklyn's definitely not lucking out. They're going against some good teams, and they win Game 7, and on to the Raptors. So far having a good run, and they 4-1 the Raptors, and on to the Lakers in the championship. Can they get it done? 2-2, 3-2, Game 7 again, and Curry does it. How about that? Curry, twice in the NBA Finals, goes to Game 7. He's 2-0 in the finals in the simulation. Let's head on to test number 4 and see what happens. Going to his dad's team, Stephen Curry's now in Charlotte. Can he get it done for the Hornets? Gonna be a tough task. Gonna have to carry this team. And if you guys are watching the video, let me know down below who you want me to do next, as Curry averages 26 points. Nobody really helped. A lot of people in double figures, but the Charlotte Hornets barely make the playoffs, 43 wins. Give Curry credit. This team is in the postseason. And now, what can they do? Let's see their matchup. It's going to be the Boston Celtics, so definitely not the easiest first round, as the Celtics lead 2-0. Charlotte wins a game. Tied 2-2. Can they do it? 3-2. And down in 6 games. Headed on to test number 5. So Curry has 2 championships, but those teams were both contenders. And now we're going to see if he can win one with a team that has not made the NBA playoffs. There's going to be a lot of attempts with the teams that haven't made the postseason. But right now we got the Chicago Bulls. 27 points for Levine. Curry with 24. And Chicago barely slips in as the 8th seed. So far has made the playoffs every time. Giannis End up missing out once in my last video, but look at this. As the 8th seed, they're tied with the Celtics 3-2, and they can't get it done. The Chicago Bulls are officially eliminated with Stephen Curry, and right now, on to the next one. Curry in Cleveland. Now, this is definitely the biggest rival team of his career, and he's on it right now with Colin Sexton and Andre Drummond. It's going to be a tough squad to carry, but can he do it? And with 35 points, this is Curry's best season, numbers-wise. But the Cavaliers end up as a 3 seed in the East, 55 wins. Can they go on a playoff run right now? Like I said, you got to get lucky as they're going against the Hawks in the first round. They're up 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. Cleveland's on to the second round against the Milwaukee Bucks, though. Let's see if they can do it. Honestly, we've seen some team in the Giannis video who have done it, and now down 3-1. Yep, this one's over. Milwaukee beats the Cavs. This lineup looks scary. They might be a little suspect on defense, but we're going to see if they can get it done on the Dallas Mavericks. And Curry, we're going to submit to the end of the season. 30 points for Doncic, 26 from Curry, and 21 for Porzingis. And they were the number 1 seed in the West, 61 wins. Definitely one of the better records so far in the simulation. They have a good chance to win this one. They are the number 1 seed in the West. Going against Utah in the first round, 2-0, 2-1, 3-1. Dallas is on to the second round to go against the Golden State Warriors, Curry's former team. Oh my goodness. This is not it's a sweep. Well, there goes the Dallas chance. Denver Nugget fans, what a playoffs you guys are having in real life. And now Stephen Curry of 2016, the MVP form, is in Denver. Can he win a championship with his team? 26 for Curry, 24 for Jokic, and Murray pitched in 18. Guys, remember to stay tuned to the end of the video to see the bonus simulation. It's a live game scenario. Anyways, Denver, the 2 seed in the West, go against the Grizzlies in the first round. This shouldn't be too hard. I mean, Ja Morant's pretty good, but can he really beat this Denver team? 2-1, 3, no way. I'm literally, please don't make me eat my words. Oh man, and the Grizzlies somehow knock off the Nuggets in 6. So the Pistons were the only team out of 30 in my last simulation with Giannis to not make the playoffs. Can they make it with 2016 Curry? Let's see if they can do it. And I'm not going to jinx anybody or myself by telling teams that they're going to move on like I did last simulation with the Grizzlies and Nuggets. That was horrible. And the Pistons make it, but they won 35 games. How is that even possible? Oh, wait, it's the East. Anyways, the Pistons with 35 wins. I've never seen this. They're in the postseason. First round, can we see a playoff miracle right now? It's 2-1, 3-1. Toronto eliminates the Pistons in 5 games. I mean, honestly, Curry took this team to the playoffs, still hasn't missed out yet. And the Raptors, wait, hold on. Did the Cavs move on? Why are the Cavs like so favored in this simulation? We're going to actually simulate and watch this real quick. For some of these, I'm going to watch the end of them. Sixers go to the final against the Lakers, and the Lakers and Sixers are battling it out. Los Angeles, well, okay, they just blew a 3-1 lead. Yeah, the Sixers do it. Oh, man. Test number 10, we put Curry over Curry, the 2016 version, so he's a 97 overall. The original one was a 95 of this year. Let's see if we can do it. And after this simulation, we're going to check out all the teams halfway in. Or not halfway in, but a quarter way in. That's the 10 mark. And Curry with 33 points. And the Warriors make the playoffs with 44 wins. A bunch of teams with the same record. They will be the 6th seed going against the Los Angeles Clippers in the first round. Let's see how this one goes. Down 2-0, 2-1, 3-1, 3-2, and they will be eliminated in 6. And the Curry Warriors does not work. 1/3 of the way there to the end, and so far Curry with 10 attempts has only won 2 championships. Early on with the Celtics and the Nets, has made the playoffs every time, hasn't been in the conference finals yet unless he won a championship. So we're going to simulate the next 10 tests. The Rockets are up next at number 11. In 2016, this squad would definitely not lose a game, but it's 2020. We got Russell Westbrook, James Harden, and Stephen Curry on the Houston Rockets. Let's see how they do. Simulating to the end of the season. Hope you guys are having a great day. I'm having a great day. The Celtics lost, so I guess I'm not having a great day. As you see, they're the number 1 seed in the West with the Houston Rockets. 51 wins. The number 1 seed, definitely not the best record, but they somehow get the 1 spots. 1-1 against the New Orleans Pelicans in the first round. 2-1. Tied up at 2. No way they blow this. And they lose in the first round. All that for nothing. The Pelicans win in 6. And the Pelicans are on their way to the Western Conference Final. Wait, no. Yes, they are. Okay, I'm going to follow this right now. If they go to the championship, yo, the Pelicans are in the finals against the Bucks. 1-1, 2-1, 2-2. And they really pulled it off. That's the greatest championship run since the 2011 Mavs. Test 12 with the Pacers, and Curry's on a team with a bunch of 80 to 85 overalls, and this might actually help him. I think Indiana was close to winning a championship with Giannis in my last experiment, but here we go. Curry at the end of the season with only 23 points. Oladipo pitched in 15, Sabonis with 15, and the Pacers 44 and 38. They did make the postseason, but they're going against Boston, and Boston has a lot of success here in the simulation, taking out teams as the Pacers up 2-0, 2-1. They blew it 2-2, 3-2 Celtics, and Boston wins 4 in a row to win. Curry hasn't won a championship since the test number 3 with the Nets. Can he finally end the Colts spell? He's on the LA Clippers. They have a great chance joining Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. Even though they blew a 3-1 lead, that was tough, I'm not going to lie. At the end of the season, Curry with only 20 points. Still though, 60 wins and 22 losses, the 2 seed in the West. Can their championship run continue right now? Let's see them at the playoffs. Going against the Nuggets in the first round. How ironic. Denver, you guys have been playing crazy. The Clippers should have won that though. I don't know what was going on. Up 3-2. And this time they close it out. Going against the Grizzlies here in the conference semifinals. 3-0. 3-1. And on their way to the conference finals against the Lakers. This is a huge task right now. 1-1. 2-1 Clippers. Tied up at 2. Lakers end up winning this series in 6 games. And so down goes the Clippers. It didn't work. All that for nothing. And so the Lakers will win. And speaking of the Lakers, on to test 14. We are on test 14, and Curry hasn't won a championship since test 3. And this time, here's a good chance with the Los Angeles Lakers joining LeBron James and Anthony Davis. 395 overalls and above. And Curry with 34, LeBron with 31, Davis with 27. They literally carried that team. And the number 1 seed, 69 wins and 13 losses. And out of all the tests, this was definitely the best record. Number 1 seed in the West, go against the Pelicans, and the Pelicans somehow beat that Rockets team in the first round. So this one isn't safe yet. 3-1, and they close it out, moving on to the Golden State Warriors in the semifinals. 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 3-1, and they close it out in 5 games. And on the Mavericks, and like I said, you got to get lucky. They're going against Dallas in the conference finals, and that was too easy. On to the Bucks. Can Curry win? 2-2, 3-2. In 2016, Steph Curry wins his 3rd championship in this experiment, and he's still undefeated in the NBA Finals. Can he win in Memphis? Test number 15, I think, at this point. Curry with Ja Morant. Definitely a weird duo right there. I mean, I'm curious to see what happens. Simulating to the end of the season. Stephen Curry with 25, Morant with 19. Morant added in 7 assists. Curry with 9 assists. In the Grizzlies, 49-33. They're into the postseason. They're number 4 seed. They have home court advantage going against the Blazers in the first round. Grizzlies tied up at 1. Portland has a 2-1 lead. 2-2, it's tied again. 3-2 Memphis, and they're on to the next round, going against the Los Angeles Clippers. The number 1 seed, and look at this. Up 3-1, 3-2, and they close out on 6. What a run they're having right now for the Grizzlies. And on to the Mavericks. Game 7, and oh my goodness. That would have been crazy. Memphis goes down, but that's definitely the best playoff run Curry has had with a non-playoff team. Miami, I don't want to talk about the Heat right now, but we got to do it for the simulation. Curry with Jimmy Butler, Adebayo, Dragic, Jay Crowder. Definitely going to be a great team right now. 29 points for Curry at the end of the season, 22 for Butler. And the number 1 seed in the East, 61 wins. Definitely the top 3 best records of this simulation so far. Number 1 seed going against the Chicago Bulls. Can they get it done and move on? Miami up 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, and sweep. Trying to continue the playoff run on the next round against the Philadelphia 76ers. Sixers are the 4 seed. 2-1, 2-2, 3-2. Game 7, and Curry pulls it out. I mean, Curry's won so many Game 7s in this simulation. And on to the Celtics. They lose in 6. Curry and Giannis is going to be insane. I'm just saying it now. I'm projecting them to win a championship. I'm commentating as we record, so I have no idea what's going to happen. And at the end of the season, Cooper with 30, Curry with 23, Middleton with 20. And basically everybody was scoring. Giannis is the MVP, of course. And look at this. The Bucks, the 2 seed in the East, 60 wins and 22 losses. Going against the 76ers here in the first round. 1-0 Milwaukee, 2-0 Milwaukee. Philadelphia, the 7 seed, wins a game. They tied up at 2. The Bucks go to 7, and Curry wins another Game 7. On to the Miami Heat, 3-1, 3-2, and they move on, and on to the Celtics, who have ended so many Curry runs. It's 2-2, and the Bucks are in the championship against the Clippers, 3-0. It's a sweep. Curry got his 4th ring, and once again, hasn't lost in the finals. Test number 18, Curry in Minnesota with Karl Towns and D'Angelo Russell. Definitely an interesting trio. I'm curious to see what goes on right now. Similar to the end of the season, Karl Towns with 29, Curry with 28, Russell with 22. And the Timberwolves are the first team not to make the playoffs, 42-20. Curry doesn't make the postseason. Giannis actually won with the Pelicans in my last video. Can they do it with Stephen Curry? 9-7 overall, joining Ingram, Zion Williamson. And similar to the end of the season, let's see what goes down. Zion with 24, Curry with 22, Ingram with 20, Holiday with 13, JJ Redick with 13. And the Pelicans, the 2 seed in the West right now, going against the Denver Nuggets in the first round. Let's see if they get this playoff run started in the first. Up 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, looking for the sweep, 3-1, and they move on in 5 games. Going against the Clippers, going to be a tough task right now. 2-1 Los Angeles, 3-1, 3-2, and the Pelicans are eliminated. New York and Curry take the Knicks to the playoffs and go on a run. Here we go. Let's find out. Similar to the end of the season, Curry on the Knicks, 37 points. So here in Test 20, we see Curry's highest point totals. And look at this, the number 1 seed in the East, 55 wins. How about the Knicks? First round against the Magic, 1-0, 2-0. Can the Knicks go to the next round? They do it. On to the Sixers. Can they go to the Eastern Conference Finals right now? Up 2-0, 3-1, and they move on to play the Celtics. This would be unbelievable if they can win. And I speak too soon. Boston takes them down in 5. But New York with Stephen Curry, that's a W. They made it that far. 10 teams later, you guys see what has happened. 2 championships from 10 to 20. It was with the Lakers and it was with the Bucks. He missed out on the playoffs once, but we're going to continue on with the simulation for the last 10 teams. You can pause and look through the notebook, but we're going to continue on to Test 21. Test 21 with the OKC Thunder. They actually won with Giannis, so they're looking to do it again here with Stephen Curry of 2016, the MVP form, and similar to the end of the season. Curry with 27, Paul with 17. But anyways, I hope you're enjoying the video so far. Hit that like button and subscribe. I read every comment like I said. But here we go against the Clippers in the first round. Let's see if they can do it. They're down 2-0, 2-1, 3-1, 3-2, 3-3, and the Clippers blow another 3-1 lead. But Curry loses in 7 for the first time. Test 22 on the Orlando Magic. Curry the 9-7 overall with Vucevic and Jonathan Isaac. He's only one with 4 championship teams right now. He's similar to the end of the season. 25 points for Curry, 20 for Vucevic, and the Magic make it with 50 wins. But how about that? 50 wins and you're the 6th seed in the East? What kind of video is this? Now on the first round against the Milwaukee Bucks. Definitely not the easiest task. 2-1, 3-1. Can they do it? They just beat the Bucks. Orlando on to Boston in the second round. 1-0, 1-1. Boston 2-1, 3-1, 3-2. Game 7, and Curry wins another Game 7. And Toronto up 3-0. No way. Unbelievable. The Magic in the championship against the Blazers. And they do it. This is easily the greatest playoff run of all time. You guys just witnessed it in Test 22 with the Magic. Take down the Bucks, the Celtics, the Raptors. Down so many times, and he wins the championship. On in the next test. Curry with the Sixers, and unbelievable. I'm still shocked. He won with the Magic, but that was like the greatest thing ever. He was down so many times, and like I said, someone down below got tallied the Game 7 victories, but Curry on the 76ers with 27 points and B with 26. And honestly, this is low-key the best fit for him in this video. The 76ers with Ben Simmons who can play defense, and Embiid, Curry can score. I'm liking their chances right now. And in the first round against the Magic, oh, how ironic. I mean, that crazy run, that'll be going down as the best runs in history. And in 5 games, Philadelphia's moving on to play the Raptors with Toronto. Philly up 2-0, 2-1, 2-2, 3-2. Game 7 again. Yo, this is only gotta be a fake video. And on to the championship in a sweep against the Miami Heat, or the 8 seed. Wow, okay. Against the Lakers, can they do it? They got it done in 5 games. Curry won a 6th ring. And again, 6-0 in the finals like Jordan. Phoenix, Arizona. It's definitely hot down there. Like I said, I live in Pittsburgh. It's definitely not hot down here. Neither are the girls. That's why I gotta go somewhere in the West Coast. I'm gonna leave that off topic. But anyways, Curry with 30 points at the end of the season. The Suns, 49-33. They'll be moving on to the postseason with Phoenix against the Blazers in the first round. Portland down 1-0. Phoenix up 1-1. My cat Leo just walked by. You guys can't see it on my face cam on. What up, Leo? What up, dog? He's not a dog. He's a cat. But anyways, on a game 7. Are you kidding? Like, dude, I'm literally like not doing this. How is he winning every game 7? And on the Clippers, they win the series. Go to the conference finals. Can he have another crazy run like he did with the Magic? And in game 7, he finally loses with the Blazers. But in the last test, you guys saw Curry lost game 7. But guess what? That's honestly a good thing. It kept his finals record alive. He's still 6-0 in the NBA Finals. Giannis definitely lost 1, I'm pretty sure. And at the end of the season for Portland, Curry with 27, Leo with 26. And the Blazers are going to the postseason, 53-29. And the Lakers and Clippers, their records were crazy. And on to the playoffs, first round against the Houston Rockets. Portland up 2-0, 3-0. Blazers sweep their way in. I don't know if you guys can hear a cat purring. I mean, I don't know if you all hear that, but that's what's going on if you're hearing that right now. But sweeping their way to the second round against the Clippers here. Portland will end up losing in 6. Sacramento with Stephen Curry in the air and Fox. Going to be interesting. 2 point guards. Both of them can score very well. Fox can defend. Curry can shoot. They definitely complement each other. And here we go. The end of the season. Curry with 22. Fox with 17. Buddy Hield with 15. So that team can shoot a little bit right now. And the Kings, the 3 seed, 49 wins, 33 losses. Can they go on a playoff run? We've seen the Suns going to run, the Magic going to run. But here we go. First round against the Pelicans. Down 2-0. 3-0. They avoid the sweep. Going to 6. And they lose 4-2. The Sacramento Kings are eliminated. Test 27, and this got to be one of the longest videos I've recorded in a while. But can Curry do it with San Antonio with DeRozan and Aldridge and Dejounte Murray? Let's submit to the end of the season. Curry with 20, Rosen with 19, Aldridge with 18. And the Spurs are the second team not to make the playoffs. 40 wins, 42 losses. They don't make the postseason. One of Curry's final losses comes against the Raptors, and this time he's with Toronto, with Siakam and Lowry. Can he get it done here in the Eastern Conference? At the end of the season, 26 points for Curry, Siakam with 23, Serge Ibaka with 16, Lowry with 15, Van Vliet with 13. And the Raptors, 66 wins, 16 losses, so the second best record of the experiment so far. Number 1 was the Lakers. First round against the Miami Heat, and the Heat, for some reason, making the 8 seed along in this video. 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. Toronto moves on to 5 against the Brooklyn Nets. So not an easy schedule so far. Brooklyn up 1-0, 2-0, 2-1. Brooklyn wins in 6. I thought Curry could win with the Jazz. I also thought he could win with the Raptors. So I never know what's going to happen. He's on Utah with Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert. Let's similar to the end of the season. And Curry with 24. Mitchell, the league leader on that team with 25. Gobert wasn't even on there. So the Utah Jazz end up making the postseason with 48 wins. They are the 4 seed. Home court advantage against the Pelicans. And the Pelicans up 1-0. 2-0. New Orleans sweeps Utah. That's it. Test number 30 is the last one of the experience before we get to the bonus ones. But Stephen Curry on the Washington Wizards. Let's see if they can do it here. It's the last one, so we gotta see some magic. Bradley Beal with 26, Curry with 25, Wall with 18. And on the playoffs, they do make the postseason with 49 wins. Going against the Sixers in the first round. They do have home court advantage. Let's see if they can get it done. 1-1, 2-1, Philly up 3-1, and that's it. Washington loses. Before we get to the bonus segment, here are all the teams and the results. Curry with 6 championships. Brooklyn, Boston, Lakers, Bucks, Magic, and the Sixers, the teams that he won with. He's made the conference finals a couple times. He missed out on the playoffs twice, unlike Giannis, who missed out once. Honestly, you guys let me know down below, is it a W or L for Stephen Curry on the teams this year? So what if the 2016 Warriors played in today's NBA? I swapped it here on NBA2K21. You guys see the team, 16 Golden State Warriors, and now Stephen Curry, the roster with Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. No Kevin Durant, this was the year before that. Iguodala, this is the 73-9 team. They ended up blowing that 3-1 lead against LeBron James in the finals. And at the end of the season, Curry with 35 points, 27 from Thompson, Green pitched in 14, and they are the number 6 seed. 45 wins here on the West. Go against the Mavericks in the first round. We're going to simulate this real quick. The Golden State Warriors, the 2016, up 2-0 against Dallas. No problem, and on to the Los Angeles Lakers. They are the 2 seed. Can they get it done? 0-0. Teams are loading. It's 1-1 right now. 2-1 Golden State, 3-1. And how about this in the West? The first simulation, they're going to the conference finals, and they're going to go against the Nuggets, and they're going to sweep them onto the Bucks in the NBA Finals. 2-1, 2-2. Milwaukee 3-2. We got to go to Game 6. We got to go in live scenario to see what happens. Can the Warriors force a game number 7? Game 6 in Oracle. It's a 2-point game, 58 seconds. Milwaukee trying to close it out and win in 6. Lopez will inbound. They go to Middleton, tipped in the air. Giannis takes it. Antetokounmpo scores. 55 seconds left in this one. Tie ball game. Can the Warriors take the lead and force Game 7? It's Klay Thompson. As much as I hate the Warriors winning every year, I do kind of miss it. I do respect that team. Unbelievable run. They were a dynasty with some great basketball to witness. And now Thompson on Bledsoe. 8 in the shot clock. The Varejao, he's at the 3-point line. Needs to give it up. Green to Curry. Curry on DiVincenzo. Driving. Floater. Scores it. Stephen Curry, what a big-time play with 31 seconds. Nothing was going right there for the Warriors. And Curry just drives in and gives them a 2-point lead. Milwaukee will call their last timeout with 27.6 remaining in this Game 6. Fans on their feet. Player of the game, Stephen Curry gives them the go-ahead basket here late. 33 on the night. Curry and the Warriors trying to get a stop here. Lopez looking around. Brook Lopez inbounds to Bledsoe. To Antetokounmpo straight to the rim. Yes! You can't stop Antetokounmpo. And with 24 seconds remaining, Golden State calls their last time out of the game. Looking to win the game in 4-7. It's Klay Thompson. 0.4 shot differential on the shot clock. Out of timeout. Klay on the top of the key. Guarded by DiVincenzo. Shot clock down to 5 seconds. Curry on the motion. Thompson deep. Puts it in. Klay Thompson. Milwaukee out of timeouts. 2.5. DiVincenzo. To Giannis for the tie. And no. We got Game 7. Klay Thompson. Everybody thought the shot was going to Curry. Comes up big, and we'll head to Milwaukee. Game 7, 29 seconds. The Bucks are down 1 in this stadium, this arena. The most memorable and historic place in the simulations. From Brunson's Game 7 full-court game winner to Giannis' full-court game-tying shot that didn't count. Whoa, did Giannis travel? I mean, still finding a way to score at any means. Puts the Bucks up by 1. Now Milwaukee with the lead. And a stop here. Secures in the championship. Here comes the Curry double. Gives it to Varejao. Varejao to Green. 12 on the shot clock. Out of timeouts. It's Golden State. Green to a cutting. Barnes. Silences their crowd. Out of timeouts. 9 seconds. Season. Game 7 on the line. 6, 5. Hill. 4 seconds. Here comes a pick. To Giannis. On Green. For the win. And it rims out. Unbelievable. He's been making shots all series long. And an easy one in the paint. Rimmed out. That would have been the series and the championship. And the Bucks at home go down. And the Warriors of 2016 in today's NBA get a championship. Wow, I mean, this simulation was crazy. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know down below who you want me to sim next. We got Giannis first. 2016 Curry now. Thank you guys for watching. Seriously, I love you. You guys are the best. I read every single comment, so go down to the comments right now and say something. Leave a like, subscribe to this channel. We're at 160K. And guys, this was a long video. If you stayed around to watch the whole thing, let me know down below. Honestly, you guys are the realest. It's your boy Halftime Productions. I love you, and we out.